What's up, dude? It's RVD. Listen, man, hope everything's cool with you. I'm really looking forward to teaming up with you tonight and starting our run for the tag team titles. Don't worry about a thing, man. As long as you've got Mr. Monday Night Watch in your back, we're gonna smoke anyone who gets in our way. I'll check you out in the ring.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of WWE Raw. This is the old Oklahoma City Jim Raw, here at ringside with my broadcast partner, the King of Memphis, Jerry Law, and we're set for some tag team action right here tonight.
You got that right. Raw's tag team division has been heating up recently, and we're starting off tonight with a match between two teams that both look pretty tough, if you ask me.
They certainly do, King, and I, for one, can't wait to see how this superstar performs in tonight's match. He could be just what we need to take Raw's tag team division to the next level.
From Battle Creek, Michigan, weighing 230 pounds, Rob Van Dam. And the opponent, from Charlotte, North Carolina, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. From Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 275 pounds, Chris Masters.
This is Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler, and we welcome you to live Raw action from Providence, Rhode Island.
Can you believe how loud these fans are, JR? They know they're about to see the greatest superstars in sports entertainment.
You're not wrong, King. The Raw superstars never fail to impress, and I can't wait to get started. He's all fired up now, King, and I'd hate to be...
Looks like... Whoops! There goes the referee!
Oh, man! And now there's no one to keep order in this matchup.
His opponent...
The referee is out, King. Will we see someone take advantage? Look at him feeding off the energy from this capacity crowd. He's unstoppable.
You can't ever count on these fans, JR. They're fickle, and they'll abandon you in a heartbeat. Uh-oh. Talk about a hole you don't want to find yourself in.
No kidding. This will rearrange your anatomy.
I feel like we shouldn't even be talking during this match, JR. We should just silently admire the masterpiece, like we were looking at a sculpture in a museum or something.
If you want to zip your lips for a few minutes, King, I won't complain. But don't expect me to show Chris Masters any more respect than he's shown to the WWE superstars and fans.
I think these superstars are getting some feedback from the crowd, JR.
Nothing wrong with that, King. That's what we like to hear. He's taken every advantage in this matchup, and it looks like he plans on taking a few more.
If he's not the dirtiest player in the game, JR, he's a shoo-in for second place.
This competitive crowd is solidly behind their superstar. Look at this.
Wow, could you be any more biased, JR? How about some fair and balanced commentary? Look at this, JR. Can you imagine SmackDown putting on a match half as good as this?
No disrespect intended for our SmackDown colleagues, but no, I can't think. I truly believe Raw is the dominant brand of sports entertainment.
And you hit the nail right on the head there, JR. The dominant brand. Not the slightly better brand or the sort of superior brand.
Absolutely not. I'm a Raw man. And I have to believe we're head and shoulders better than the competition.
You won't get any argument from me, JR. SmackDown's the minor leagues as far as I'm concerned. You gotta respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King. Every superstar on the roster has had to make more sacrifices than any other professional athlete I know.
It really is like being married to your career. There's not much room for anything else.
And marriage is a subject which you happen to be something of an authority. Isn't that right, King?
Come on, he's going up, JR. This could be big. Uh-oh. Come on. You gotta hit the cover, JR. This is going beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely hate each other.
There's no love lost between these competitors.
Oh, sure. Now the fans start to cheer for him. Now that he's in the driver's seat.
Come on, King. He's had the crowd behind him all match. And now it's paying off. A textbook reversal there. A reversal. Can he capitalize on it?
Oh, no. I don't like the looks of this.
He's got his opponent locked in a submission hold.
We can see a tap out right here, JR.
He's got that submission hold locked in.
He sure does, JR. He might make his opponent tap out right here.
This could be a pinfall.
Look at this, JR. It's the Tag Team Champions. What are Lance Cade and Trevor Murdoch doing out here?
I think it's obvious what they're up to, King. The champions have identified these two superstars as significant threats. And they're going to do everything in their power to protect their interests, the World Tag Team Championship. I cannot believe the viciousness we've seen from Trevor Murdoch. He and Cade had no business in the ring in the first place. And even so, that sourpuss really needs to get a grip. He absolutely lost all control of himself.
Oh, get down off your soapbox, JR. Nobody wins championship gold without having that aggressive streak. He's doing what it takes to hang on to those tag team titles.
Last week, Trevor Murdoch displayed for all of us what a tough guy he can be against a superstar who was exhausted after competing in a match. Now we'll see what he can do against the same man when he's fresh.
Don't sell Murdoch short, JR. This guy may be a few sandwiches short of a picnic, but he's got a meat streak a mile wide.
I know this man must be looking forward to facing Trevor Murdoch to prove that he and RVD are legitimate contenders for the tag team title. But after last week, there must be a desire for some payback in there, too.
Of course there is. You saw what Murdoch did to him. His old partner, Lance Cade, had to actually pull Murdoch off of him. There aren't many superstars who just let something like that go.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Raw, live tonight from Las Vegas, Nevada. Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
I'll tell you, JR, if I were a gambling man, I'd bet everything I own that this was going to be one of the best Raws ever.
I wouldn't bet against it, King. I know what's on the schedule, and let me just say that these fans have hit the jackpot tonight. A reversal. Can he capitalize on it? That went nowhere.
Look at this, JR. Can you imagine SmackDown putting on a match half as good as this?
No disrespect intended for our SmackDown colleagues, but no, I can't. I truly believe Raw is a dominant brand.
Oh, no! This is terrible! You can't... You gotta respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King. Every superstar on the roster has had to make more sacrifices than any other professional athlete I know.
It really is like being married to your career. There's not much room for anything else.
And marriage is a subject which you happen to be something of an authority. Isn't that right, King?
Come on now, JR. A man doesn't know what true happiness is until he's married. And then it's too late. You talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars have been going after each other.
They're not playing with kid gloves, that's for sure.
We knew we were going to see a heck of a match, but this might turn out to be... No. Go ahead and say it, JR.
All right, I will. I think this capacity crowd is solidly behind their superstar. Look at this.
Wow. Could you be any more...
And there he goes. The submission is locked in.
Oh, my gosh. He might make his opponent tap right here.
He's all fired up now, King, and I'd hate to be on the receiving end.
I don't think his opponent's got a hope of hurting him now. So, JR, are you enjoying the match so far?
Yes, I am. I think these superstars are putting on one hell of an exhibition here tonight. Look at this. Look at this. You talk about a house of fire, you're seeing it right here.
Yeah? Well, somebody better put out that fire, or this one's not going to end well. Look Look at that face on Trevor Murdoch. If I didn't know any better, I'd swear he was on an all-lemon diet.
He's a sourpuss and no doubt about it. I think this crowd's giving these superstars a piece of their minds, King.
Are you sure they can afford it, JR? What does he think he's doing? He's just showing off for the crowd now.
He's wrestling the match his way, and I think it's going to pay off, mark my words.
I'd ask you who you want to win this matchup, JR, but it's been pretty obvious since the start of the show who you're pulling for.
I'm trying to remain as objective as I can, King. Quite frankly, I'd rather see a good competitive matchup than see a particular superstar. Look at him feeding off the energy from this capacity crowd. He's unstoppable.
You can't ever count on these fans, JR. They're fickle, and they'll abandon you in a heartbeat. Oh, no! I don't like the looks of this.
He's got the fans behind him, King, and his opponent had better watch out.
Say, JR, I'm really impressed by what we've seen here tonight.
How could you not be, King? These are some of the finest athletes in all of sports entertainment.
I know that, JR. Oh, man, that's not where you want to be when your opponent's all fired up like this.
It certainly is the King, and there doesn't seem to be an end to these closed fist blows.
Uh-oh. Come on. You got to stop this guy before he really gets going.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. There's too much momentum to be stopped now. Oh, I think this is the beginning of the end.
No, it can't end like this. Come on, do something quick. We could have a pinfall here, JR. I'm not sure I agree with what the crowd is chanting, JR, but I guess it's their right.
Here's your winner, The Beast.
Makes me lonely sometimes.
It's Trevor Murdoch, and he's got a steel chair.
Hey, there's the bell. Lance Cade is disqualified.
And I don't think either Cade or Murdoch gives a damn. That was a setup, plain and simple.
And here comes the cavalry. Well, so much for the cavalry, I guess. Hey, make those odds. Sounds like to me he should have thought of that before coming out here.
This rivalry is getting bowling shoe ugly, and it's going to get worse before it gets better. The World Tag Team Champions has shown that there's no level they won't sink in order to wear down their opponents over the past weeks. And it all comes down to this. If Cade and Murdoch can't pull out a win here tonight, they're going to have to defend their title at Backlash.
I know you don't like the way they've gone about protecting their titles, JR, but you've got to admit, they've done a number of the challenges, and Cade and Murdoch don't have a scratch on them.
He's taken his lumps from Cade and Murdoch over the past couple of weeks, but it could all pay off here tonight if he and Rob Van Dam beat them and earn a title match at Backlash.
That's a mighty big if, JR. Cade and Murdoch haven't gone easy on them so far, and I'm sure they're not going to let up now. This match is huge.
What's going on? Where's Rob Van Dam? That's his music, but... Hey, there's RVD, JR. But it doesn't look like he's planning on coming down to the ring.
When you're partners with someone, you expect they're gonna have your back when you're in trouble, you know? Last week, when I got my ass kicked by those two hicks, where were you, dude? You let a redneck with a chair stop you from helping me? Dude, that is really weak. I'll tell you what, though. If you want to keep teaming up with Mr. Monday Night, you better show me that you're a lot tougher than you look, and start now. You can take on those two all by yourself. Good luck.
I can't believe my ears. Did Rob Van Dam just walk out on his partner? You heard right, JR. RVD has left the building. And right before a #1 contender match.
I think I know who's gonna win this one, JR.
Oh, really? Enlighten us, King.
One second. Why are you so eager to hear my prediction?
Because I want to know who's going to win. And 9 times out of 10, it's not the superstar you pick.
I see a lot of promise in Lance Cade, JR.
The submission has been expertly applied, and now it's just a matter of time.
That's right, JR. Uh-oh. Come on. You gotta stop this guy before he really gets going.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Oh, man. That's gonna change the tone of this match, JR.
Yeah, and not for the better either. I wish the ref would actually pay attention to what's going on.
He saw that one coming. It's like he read his opponent's mind. What does he think he's doing? He's just showing off for the crowd now.
He's wrestling the match his way, and I think it's going to pay off, mark my words.
Uh-oh. Talk about a hole you don't want to find yourself in.
No kidding. This will rearrange your anatomy. Oh, boy. The adrenaline is pumping. I think this could be the beginning of the end. Well, you can't ever accuse the WWE fans of being shy about saying what's on their mind.
You sure can, JR. And I don't think we'd have it any other way.
This competitive crowd is solidly behind their superstar. Look at this.
Wow. Could you be any more biased, JR? How about some fair and balanced commentary? I don't care how tough you are, JR. No one can take this kind of pain for long.
You're absolutely right, King. We seek tap out to this very hole.
Oh, no. I don't like the looks of this.
He's got the fans behind him, King, and his opponent had better watch out.
Oh, sure. Now the fans start to cheer for him. Now that he's in the driver's seat.
Come on, King. He's had the crowd behind him all match, and now it's paying off. Sounds like this crowd's got something on their minds, King.
Who cares about them, JR?
He's all fired up now, King, and I'd hate to be on the receiving end.
I don't think his opponent's got a hope of her.
Look at this. Look at this.
Wow, there's a hole you don't want to find yourself in, JR.
You sure don't, King. We've seen many a superstar off the energy from this capacity crowd. He's unstoppable.
You can't ever count on these fans, JR. They're fickle, and they'll abandon you in a heartbeat. Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's going to go.
What are you talking about, King? I think this is still an extremely competitive match that could go either way.
You know, JR, it's obvious that the only exercise you get is stretching the truth or jumping to conclusions.
Well, judging from the shape I'm in, I don't appear to be doing too much of either, King. He's not going to get caught with that one.
Oh, no! This is terrible! You can't let your opponent build this kind of momentum!
Well, all I can say is someone's been eating their vitamins and saying...
I think these superstars are getting some feedback from the crowd, JR.
Nothing wrong with that, King. That's what we like to hear.
Look at that face on Trevor Murdoch. If I didn't know any better, I'd swear he's on an all-lemon diet.
He's a sourpuss and no doubt about it. I think the closest thing I've seen him to happy is when he's inflicting pain on someone else.
This match has the potential to be an instant classic, and I think these fans are too stupid to realize it.
How can you say that, King? How can you insult the intelligence of these WWE fans?
Well, I heard that we gave them an IQ test, and the
results came back negative.
Folks, I've got to apologize for being here tonight. He must have gotten up on the wrong side of somebody else's bed this morning. This couple...
Here's your winner, The Beast.